Ministers who ministered, thank you so much. You're getting the experience that you need for the next level. A lot of pastors won't let people minister. They won't take you through what's that word I want to use? The jungle. You gotta do this, you gotta get that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. If you really look at the Word of God, there was no seminary before all these things.
Amen.
It was just God, you and God, you know. You love me, you preach me, you serve me, you show the people I exist. But there's nothing wrong with elevating. You know, we get better and better in this society. I think the word says you get wiser and weaker. And we can tell that by the young folk. The teenagers, they won't do nothing. They know everything. It's the iPad now. It ain't I gonna do some work. I'm gonna be on the iPad.
Amen.
My iPad. Can I get you to take the trash out? I'm busy now. I'm on the iPad.
Wow.
I'm looking up something real quick. The dictionary is obsolete now. You don't have to look it up in the dictionary no more. You go to the computer and everything's there. So it's definitely improved the people.
Yeah.
With technology, I can imagine what's going to be like the next 100 years. You know, I never based myself upon tomorrow. I mean, none of us know we're going to be here tomorrow or not. But Jesus is definitely improving us. And if it hurts you, it hurts you because you let it. But he loved you, and you can imagine, if you look at your technology in 1972 compared to 2015, there was none in 72. You had a house phone, now you got a cell phone. Nobody has a house phone. It's obsolete, it's a dragon. Now you can call across the world for $10. But when it was the deal, you call across the world, you got $1,000 bills.
All right.
That tells you how much they love you, right?
All right.
And there is no more payphone. If you see one, you be like, what's that? I can't believe that's a payphone. So God is getting better and better and better. He says, your ways are not my ways. You know, your thinking is mine. Did you start that over?
I did.
All right. I'm going to preach just a few minutes, and we're going to go to the second part of the program, where we will tell you what God is saying for you, if you obey it or not, between you and Him. Go to the book of Matthew, 4th chapter, 4th verse. Matthew, 4th chapter, 4th verse. I'm reading from the KJV. Something that I'm familiar with.
4th chapter.
When you went to yours, I said, oh, no, I said, those. I'm just going to scroll through the KJV. And it says, but he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Sounds like something he told Moses.
Yeah.
or would tell him. Once again, read again. But he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. We're going to take a text from that. Obey God. Obey the word. He's saying, proceeding out of the mouth of God, that's what he wrote for you, his promises. A lot of you are not going to get much from God without obeying what he wrote. This, you want certain things from God, you ain't going to get it until you line up with this. And then you go to saying, well, they ain't doing it, they got everything. You're looking at materialistic. That's what you're looking at. You don't know if they're sick in their body, sick in their mind.
Right. Amen.
Unhappy, you don't know. You're just looking on the outside. But if you live by every word that God wrote that proceeded out of his mouth, it's the word of God. That's what he wants you to go by. And you ain't going to get nothing from God, especially if you're called to live for him in the ministry area. You ain't getting nothing. I think a lot of people be mad at God because they can't get no finance how they want it. They mad at it. Well, I tell you what, he's the only one that don't need finance. We don't. It's the barter system. Buy and trade. Years ago, when you had the money, that's trade. There you go. I got this bag for that bottle of water. Huh? You know, that's how it was. But nowadays, if you ain't got no cash or a debit card or a check, well, they might want no check. Well, they got ways to find a check too. You ain't getting nothing. Man has depended upon more on money than he has God. Huh? The dead president is what's getting the praise now. It is what it is. I mean, it's not like God don't want you to have no money, but some people, not all people, they worship it more than God. You got people out there right now, I hear the stories. They're more afraid of the word voodoo than they are Jesus. You start saying witchcraft, man, they doing voodoo, man. I ain't going around that. But if they doing church, man, they ain't Christian. I'll knock them out. Say something to me and I'll cuss you. You see, they're more afraid of the word voodoo and witchcraft than they are Jesus. I see it all the time. They're more afraid of the word witch and warlock than they are the name Jesus. They know Jesus merciful, Satan cut your head off. But if the merciful Jesus didn't stop the unmerciful Satan, your head would be off. Live by what he wrote. Every word. Live by it. And God will protect you from it. People, you're going to be persecuted for his name's sake. You're going to be persecuted. I'll tell you a story. Something happened to me yesterday. About maybe 5, 6 in the evening. I was pulling out my yard. And went down the street the other way around, just sightseeing, and had a friend of mine, I knew her, she was bagging out, and I saw her bagging out. I knew she was drunk. She always drunk. You know, she was just bagging out too slow. I said, you know, I'm in the neighborhood. You know, I'm just slowed up, and all of a sudden she started blanker, blanker, blanker. And I rolled the window down, looked, kept going. All of a sudden, man, I see somebody on the other end, she just speaking. I said, girl, kill somebody. So I get out to the stop sign here, she's coming around. She's speeding, running the stop sign. She comes up, she gets on to me, she stopped. You blank, I'll kill you. Blank, I'll kill you. Just looking at her like, okay. She said, you come this way, I'll kill you. I was going that way anyway. I got to get out the neighborhood. All right, you know, I'm cool. Take a left. And she's speeding, she running the stop sign up the street. So I'm cruising, I get to the stop sign. Take a right. Because I'm getting out the neighborhood. One way out. If I go the other way, I'm in George County. If I go this way, I'm going down Highway 49 to get to my other house. I'm going. I said, you know, I better go. I said, I better go back. I said, something ain't right. So I go back, man. I'm sitting on my porch. Something ain't right. I said, why is she cussing me like that? Next thing I know, 20 minutes later, here comes the police. I said, now I know why something wasn't right. You know, I was waiting on them. I knew something wasn't right. Police get 3 of them come. I'm like, she was saying, you don't own her house. I said, I sure am. Well, we have a complaint filed against the owner of the house and said that you've been harassing her. Harassing who? Her name's Janice so-and-so. I said, what did I do? And she just said that you were harassing her. You were following her. I mean, it's like, is she going that way and I'm going that way? I'm following her. I don't know, sir. Well, she just filed a complaint. I said, well, she want to press charges? No, she's pressing no charges. I said, I know she ain't. She just got out of jail. She pressing on me, I'm pressing on her. I get out of jail. She can't get out. She got no money. She drunk, too. Next thing you know, we sitting there, she passed by. He said, there she is right there. I said, there she is. She's drunk, still drunk. She's still drunk. You know, he said, there's no problem. Have a great day. And I pull off. Do. And then she go back up the street. I'm behind her again. I guess I'm still following you, right? I guess she turned back in. And see, this is the point. Satan gonna come after you because you're living by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Mercy. He gonna send his people to get you, or try to get you, no matter what. He said, for my name's sake you shall be persecuted. I smelled something was wrong, but I didn't know what. I better go back on this porch. Right. And 20 minutes later, they show up. You know, and I'm like, she's serious? She was drunk. I bet you this morning she woke up and said, what did I do? What did I do? So people, don't be surprised when you live by every word that proceeded out of his mouth that things won't happen. Just because you're a Christian living right don't mean they won't lie on you. Don't mean they ain't gonna try you. Don't mean they ain't gonna bust you upside your head. don't mean they ain't gonna rob you. Huh?
Amen.
You must understand the world you live in. When you live by every word that proceeded out of his mouth. Huh? So I feel sorry for you if you think you're a Christian and you, because you said I do to Jesus, everything goes smooth. No, it don't. That's when it go rough.
That's right.
But you got to know how to handle it. If you don't, you ain't gonna last as a Christian very long. When Satan tells me when I cast out demons, and I love fooling with it, I like to fool with it. If you ever seen me do that, just fool with it. I just fool with it, you know. What do you mean you're gonna kill me? What are you talking about? What do you mean? You know, like I'm dumb. What do you mean? You know, I'm talking to him.
What do you mean?
How did I kill you? I'm saying, Satan, if you could kill me, I'd already be dead.
Amen.
But see, you a liar, John 10:10. Steal, kill, destroy. He was a liar, and he's the father of what? Of it. People, they gonna lie on you. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, this country, I was in law enforcement for years. Buckner was too. Oh, well, the thing is, we all know people can go to the sheriff's office right now and say, you cut them. And you cut yourself with a blade, you gonna be arrested on aggravated assault.
Yes, Lord.
Felony, $25,000 bond or less, and you gotta get out on it, hire a lawyer, and you ain't did nothing. This is why I stay away from people. But I said, God, every time I turn around, I got to run and hide. Just so they don't clown me, but you gotta protect me. And he does. So just because you on your job and you a Christian, you a fine Christian, don't mean they're not gonna pick at you. You the main one they're gonna pick at, because you live by every word proceeded out of the mouth of God, Matthew 4:4. So stop thinking because you're a fine Christian, nothing's gonna happen to you that you don't like.
Amen.
Ooh, am I hot, y'all? It's getting hot in her. Huh? You're gonna learn how to be prosecuted or persecuted, whatever you want to call it, on this earth for his name's sake. And some of us are gonna be jailed. Some of you gonna be killed. Some of you gonna be torn up, mind messed up. They gonna do whatever they gotta do to you to stop you. But just because you a fine Christian don't mean bad things ain't gonna happen. Don't mean you ain't gonna fall short of money. It don't mean you ain't gonna have your car repoed. It don't mean your house ain't gonna leave you. It don't mean you ain't gonna get sick in the body. It don't mean you ain't gotta go to the dentist. You're gonna go through some things. But it does mean that I will bring you through.
Yes, Lord.
Each and every time the enemy buck you down.
All right.
You just keep looking out. Because I live by every word that word proceeded out of the mouth of God. So then therefore I have the victory.
Yes, Lord.
Huh? You heard the song, Victory is mine.
Oh, yeah.
Victory is mine today. Huh? I told Satan, get thee behind me, because God carries me forward.
Yes, yes, yes.
Huh?
Yes.
If he can bark and bite at you before you can push up, then he gonna kick you down every time. He knows your weak spots. You ever heard the old song in Christmas time? He said, Santa knows when you've been sleeping. He knows you've been bad or good. Satan knows. He knows if you've been bad or good. He knows what you like and dislike. How many, I tell you what, I'm a pastor. I tell you what, people. I must be the sexiest man alive because they everywhere trying to get my number. But before this, nobody wanted it. But I'm married. It don't matter though. But when you come to Christ and you live by every word proceed out of the mouth of God, here come the harlot. Huh? The street got another word for it. Huh? Because when you accept Jesus, you pretty now. He got to throw everything at you. And you stupid to fall for it. Huh? Come on now. You live by every word that proceeds out of his mouth, you're going to be tempted, tested, tried, and everything else. See, I told you he wasn't a Christian. He said that. She said that. You see what I mean? And also they expect a Christian never to get mad. You a Christian, you ain't supposed to get mad at me and tell me that. You a Christian, you a Christian, you fired me. Well, you were late 9 times in just 3 days. You see how they persecute you when you live by every word that proceeds out of his mouth? Huh? You a Christian, you're supposed to be a Christian. You're supposed to be a preacher. Call me and say, because I prophesied that you were in bed with 9 women in 2 days.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
God,
Jesus.
Huh? Did you not do it? Yes, I know. Yeah, I did. You supposed to tell it. You broke up my home. No, you broke it up yourself because God is watching. Not only that, Satan is watching. He'll get you in it, Satan, and then tear it down later. God do it. You get away with it. You're a Christian. God gonna forgive you. God gonna sleep with her. It's okay. Don't enjoy it. Steal that money. Ain't nobody gonna know. Next thing you know, they got an investigation going on you. You done took too much. Huh? Come on now. You live by every word received out of the mouth of God, you're going to be prosecuted for it. Huh? It's going to look like jury days that they're just going to be up and down, up and down. But see, when you know you're a strong Christian, everything that comes at you, you move it. Huh? You say, whoo, man, I got away with that one. Thank you, Jesus. You see, he said, you gonna serve Jesus? As he tell me, you gonna serve him. Him. That's what he calls us. Oh, but he better have a better word than that. Him. Disrespect totally. Him. I said, oh, you better say his name. What's his name? Jesus. Is he not the Son of God? Yes. People, I didn't know the devil was this hateful. He hates you, and you.
Yes, yes.
He hates you because you said, I do.
Yes, Lord.
To the word that proceeded out of his mouth is God. You live by it, he hates you. They did a backslide. I can't take it no more. Man, since I got saved, I been hell on me. I can't take it no more. I'm going back to smoke my weed. You know what I told somebody, I think it was Jonathan this morning. I said, I'm writing a new book called Barbecue Beer and a Bag of Weed. That's for the folk who done gave up and they gonna live a sinful life. Because, you know, when you ain't serving Jesus, God get your bag of weed, your barbecue, your beer, because Satan ain't gonna bother you. Huh? He wants you to get it, that means you gave up. But when you get those things up for God, it's Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Do right, do right, do right. Friends gone, gone, gone.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, that book is saying on my face and name. Let's put Jay Johnson on there. I ain't got to connect it to no website or nothing. Just Jay Johnson. Man, I read that book, Barbecue Beer and Weed. It was 20 pages, man. He must have been a smoker just like us. I ain't never smoked. I just understand your devilish thinking.
Yes, sir.
It ain't hard to figure out. Huh? You a ghetto rat. Huh? And that just don't mean for certain folk. Is anybody who won't serve God, you're a ghetto rat.
That's right. All right.
You a rat because you want to serve the one that ain't got no authority. He's a creator, not a creator. So then when you hear the word witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, why do you get scared? Man, she do voodoo. She do getting out of here. Well, Christian come, man, they serve God. Man, I'll slap in their mouth. First thing you will do, because you have demons. When it's like all these stars. Tom Cruise, Oprah Winfrey, John Travolta. You and your Scientology gonna burn. There is no such thing. They mad at Jesus. So they're not living by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. They're living by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Oprah Winfrey and what Tom Cruise said.
Right.
And you're dead. Because they want to rise on the third day. They still looking for Elvis. He ain't made it yet.
Okay.
None of them that died, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, none of them rose on the third day. They still dead. Whether you did the work or not. See, some of the stars die because men and women make them gods. And he said, I am a jealous God.
Yes, sir.
And I tell them, Lord, don't never make me famous if they're going to get you mad at me to kill me. But I think what happens is they suck up to it. They suck up to it. Jay-Z said, he said, I didn't make myself famous. You made me famous. Because you kissed up to me. Because of a few things that I did, I was just trying to make a living for my family. But you put me and Beyonce on my pedestal. You did that. Okay? When you don't live by every word received by the mouth of God, you're already dead You're doomed. It's over. And Satan know it, but do you know it? Do you know it? If I had not started casting out demons, I would have not have known so much that it's really about your soul. It ain't got nothing to do with your materialistic. It got nothing to do with anything but Jesus Christ. He wants to stop your walk from getting to the place that Satan has already been. That's selfish, you know that? He been there, and he know how beautiful it is and peaceful, and he don't want you to have it. Sound like a child to me, don't it? A childish person. And he has no more authority and power than you give him. God said, I didn't give you spirit of fear, so why do you have it? Also, you better lose your fear of jail too. Because when you live by every word that proceeds of the mouth of God, people, I could be cuffed yesterday because she clowned me because she was drunk and wanted to saying I'm trying to get him any kind of way I can. But at the same time, I'm like, don't know, sir. Have no idea. Did she press charges? Because if she did, let's go get it over with. Then they go down and bond out. I got church tomorrow.
Amen.
It's just a misdemeanor. Let me go bond out and go on my way.
Exactly.
But before I go, I ain't gonna press no charges on her, but that would be me lying.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, because I live by the word that proceeds of the mouth of God, he says you reap what you sow.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Lord.
There was a lady, I ain't gonna tell you what she was, they figured it out. That woman harassed me last year for 2 months. I begged that woman to stop calling my phone and harassing me. Oh, she clowned me big time. I said, Father in heaven, I can't take no more of this. Now I called my lawyer, and my lawyer said, man, you need to call this woman, tell this woman to stop. I said, she's harassing me, calling me on different numbers, you know, and he called her, she still wouldn't stop. I said, Father, you're gonna have to kill her. Does not my anointed and my prophet no harm. 6 months later, she was dead. And I ain't got no remorse. That woman made my life hell for 2 months. She was trying to ruin me. I said, I ain't did nothing to you. I don't know you. You the devil. You ain't right. You blah, 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 blah. And now, she ain't nothing but an obituary. She had cancer, which God had used me to heal just a year earlier, or maybe a year and a half. She got mad at me about money. I gave her money, what she was working for me, for her to do. I didn't really know the woman. She was working doing marketing stuff. Got mad, wanted more money. I said, I ain't giving you that. She started clowning. I said, ma'am, please stop. You don't know who I am. I know you is. You the devil. You ain't no good. Blah, 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 blah. So, okay. She wouldn't stop. Next thing I know, she was dead. I don't feel anything. She shouldn't have done it. The cancer came back full blown overnight. The doctor said, you have 6 months to live. She only live 5. Left a 19-year-old child behind because she was picking at the anointing. Oh, there's many more stories I can tell you. It ain't just me, it's you too. If you live by every mouth, proceed of the mouth of God, then he's going to protect you. He's going to take care of you. It's not like I'm wobbling. She dead. She killed herself.
Yeah.
You can be ignorant. Be like a man, kill yourself. If you drink and drive, you're stupid. You smoking crack all day, you're stupid.
Right.
You picking at people all day, somebody going to cut your throat. But if you're serving Jesus all day, you're going to be persecuted time to time, but you're going to live. Unless it's your time to go, then you're going to go home. And you don't have to put up with this mess. We're going to end it right there, people. Don't forget this. If you live